Sandra Legg has always been a survivor. In 2005, she was attacked in her home by an unknown man who followed her home from the grocery store. On that day, she swore she would never be a victim and fought off her attacker. Her strength would again be tested 6 years later. In 2011, shortly after her 40th birthday, Sandra went in for her first mammogram. She was told they'd found 2 spots and would need a closer look. After a second mammogram, followed by an ultrasound, they discovered 2 calcium clusters side by side. Before Sandra had even left the doctor's office, her regular family physician called her to discuss the options. Deciding between a surgical or needle biopsy, Sandra chose the needle. It would be one of the most horrific experiences she would undergo. The 2 clusters, 1 inch apart, were located very close to her chest plate and in an extremely difficult area to access. A normal 30-minute procedure turned into a 3-hour ordeal. Sandra's needle biopsy was followed by a surgical biopsy to remove the cancerous clusters. The surgeon said the area was very small and it was likely that Sandra wouldn't need to worry further. Her brush with cancer was done. But Sandra's gut feeling told her she wasn't finished. After further consultations with her oncologist, it was determined that Sandra would need to undergo intense radiation treatment. During those 6 weeks, her incredible sense of humor never wavered. On a mission to find something funny about cancer, Sandra decided to wear a different pair of shoes to each of her daily visits. It wasn't long before the doctors and nurses would eagerly await the appearance of the next foot design. Sandra now has over 100 pairs of shoes. Sandra is a fighter. Throughout the challenges in her life, she has always maintained her carefree spirit. An eternally optimistic person, Sandra is now a support system for others undergoing cancer treatment. All in all, she says, "I'm just having a good time."